Hello everyone, I'm fB and tonight I will be hosting another edition of fB's weekly race. This is an endurance race that I host every Saturday, which lasts for about 1 hour on a track that's released just before the race goes live. The track used is a mixture of different styles that you find in stadiums such as tech, dirt, speed and also obstacles found in RPG and trial tracks. No registration is needed to participate, simply just join the server before starting time and you will be eligible to play. We're seeing warm-ups right now on this week's track, which is Woo Woo and made by Owl. And if you want to submit maps to this race, then you can do so. And you'll find more information about that in an article over at Maniac 2, which is linked to below the stream if you click on the weekly race image, or in the description below on YouTube. So we are 1 minute left to go in the warm-up, and then we are going to start 145 players this week. Not a new record, 164 is the record, but still a decent amount. And let's hope for a good start here. I do see a player who has disconnected, so I'm just gonna kick that player real fast. And you cannot join anymore. I've added a password, so it's too late to join. 25 seconds left now. Then we'll start. Of course, also Raysons, who has won the race 9 times, will not be driving this race. So we are going to have a new winner for once. Perhaps even a winner that's never won a race before. So we'll see. But yeah, we are going live now. Good luck and fun to all the players. And yeah. I should also mention that if you quit the race in the middle of the race, if you decide to not drive anymore, then please stay on the server and also don't chat. That's just so the other players will not experience any lag. So it's just a nice thing to do. But yeah, the players are loading into the map now, and let's follow Marseille 9. Of course, a player who has won the race once before. And yeah, there's apparently a cut on this map, but if you do the cut, then your result won't count. Since I do save the replay, I will notice if you do make a cut, so yeah, don't make the cut if you want your result to count. And I'll add some sound here as well. Let's see here, I lost Marseille 9, seems like. Let's just follow some other player. Here is Link, driving for Pure, about to enter the speed section of the map. Alright, yeah, if you do retire in the start here, there's nothing I can do. The race needs to go on. And now Link has entered the dirt section of the map. Of course, as mentioned before, this race consists of many different styles featured in this game, and dirt is one of them. Link with a mistake is now at 57th place. But is advancing in the field, and now enters a tech section of the map. Of course, now you see the drift marks of the players as well, so you see the players making the drifts through the turns. Here's a small obstacle part of the map, and the balance act is coming up here. You need to be very careful so you don't fall down, and Link does it really well. We also have another obstacle part here, a small half pipe. You can actually hit the roof here, or the ceiling. Link does it decently, could have done better. And then we are soon entering the next lap here. It's a pretty short map, only about 2 minutes long. 2 minutes, yeah, well, about 2 minutes, maybe a bit lower than that. We are driving 22 laps. So Link is into lap 2, and the leader is Javi Flyer. We got a 1 second lead over Extreme. And then Marseille 9 is currently at 3rd place. And just go through the players here. Sand is also driving, has won the race many times before. Second best, only Raisons has won it more. And then we got Neuro, who has passed Marseille 9. Roa is also driving, has also won the race once, defeated Raisons, so it's one of the few players who have done so. We also got Cannot, who is driving. Close fight with Roa. Players are still very close to each other, it's still early on in the race. Here's Silver, driving for Team Happy, currently at 8th place. Hubby, driving for Fanatics. And yeah, please don't chat. I don't know why it's so hard to understand that you shouldn't chat. So yeah, currently following Cannot, who has gone up to 7th place now. Here's Speed You Need, has finished 2nd place once before in the first race. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted here. Some idiots in the chat, but what can you do? It's always idiots in this world. Oh, Freaky with a huge mistake here. Flips, falls down, and we'll lose a lot of time with that. Shorty has dropped down to 12th place. Shorty has taken 2nd place very often. So he's looking to take 1st place, but currently only at 11th. Extreme has in the meantime gone up to 1st place. Spam, if you do have complaints, please leave them to me after the race. There's no point to leave them during the race. All you do then is just to provoke and cause chaos. So please don't do that. I don't understand why you would do that. So Shorty into the speed section of the map. Here you can actually do a wall hit. You can do a wall ride in that turn. Could potentially be faster, but Shorty instead hits the wall straight, and in fact Speed You Need will pass him. Of course, Speed You Need is a notable dirt player, won the 3D Max Dirt Supremacy, so he's a very good dirt player. Probably considered the best. But yeah, let's just go through the list of players. I always like to do that, just to see if I can find some new players who are driving and enjoying the race. So here's Session, driving for Focus On, currently at 23rd place. I think that's a new player. Who else do we have? We got Lewis driving for IGN. I think also he has not played before. I could be wrong though. Currently at 43rd place, about to enter the obstacles. Some players go outside of that pole. Lewis does not though, so does not have a good line over the tightrope. Makes a small mistake. Next page we got Psychos at 54th place. Possible that he has driven before. In the meantime, Extreme has taken a new record. Top 1 minute 59 seconds 74 hundredths. Oh, and Psychos gets a no drift. Next page, we got Florian at 69th place, about to enter the next lap, lap 5. Oh! Big crash from Florian in the start. We'll see a couple of players passing him. We still got 129 players driving. Of course, I do appreciate if you start the race that you finish the race as well. So I definitely appreciate that, instead of writing in the chat that you don't like the map, for example, because that's very unnecessary. Especially when there's a 15-minute warm-up before, where you can test out the map and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, then you can just leave the server. It's very easy to do. Alright, let's see if I can find some other players. Here's Volios at 106th place. Also a new player, I believe. Makes a mistake, we'll allow 2 players to pass him. We are getting close to the player that's currently last. Let's see if I can find that player. Looks like it's Kripke at 122nd place. That's currently the last player in the race, but he's pretty close to a lot of players here actually. Although some of them could be on different laps already. Alright, but let's take a quick overview of the race, I suppose. And just go through the list now. It looks like Flyer is still in the lead, just ahead of Extreme. Flyer with a new top 1 time, 1 minute 58 seconds and 40 hundredths. Extreme currently at 2nd, Sand is at 3rd, actually 4 seconds behind Flyer and Extreme, so those players with a bit of a lead right now. Then we got Roa at 4th place, Flow at 5th, Alexor at 6th, Speed You Need at 7th, Marseille 9 at 8th, Nero at 9th, Canot at 10th, Massa at 11th, Shorty at 12th, Ovechkin at 13th, Fragius at 14th, Zaitsev just dropped down, allows Fussy to pass him. I lost my where I was, but yeah, Zaitsev at 15th, Fussy at 16th, Harry at 17th, then Milmi seems to have quit the race. But yeah, that's currently at top 16, and we got Flyer currently in the lead. Actually makes a small mistake, so Extreme might get a bit closer here. Again, if you don't like the map, then there's no point to say that during the race. You can do that after the race instead, because then I am actually available to receive that feedback, and I can, you know, talk back to you. But if you do it during the race, then there's nothing I can do, because I'm also casting the race. So it's just a really stupid and disrespectful thing to do. Not just for me, but also for the mapper who's, you know, worked hard to make this map. So try to like be a bit smart about it and think about not only yourself, but also everyone else who's still driving in the race, who are getting distracted by you riding in the chat and so on. It's just, you know, try to be a nice person. Anyway, still following Extreme at 2nd place. He's now over 2 seconds behind Flyer. And then, oh, Sanders dropped down to 8th place. Was at 3rd. Flyer in the meantime sets a new top 1 time, 1 minute 58 seconds, 21 hundredths. Speed You Need also improves his time. Not under 2 minutes. Oh, wow, that's a huge mistake from Sand. Seems like a lot of players have trouble with the start. Kind of a tricky part. If I disable the chat, then I won't see the players that are chatting, and so there's no one to tell them to not chat. So I need to have the chat open to let people know that they should not chat during the race. So Sam now drops down to 11th place even. We'll have to work his way to the top once again. Let's see how he does this part. Oh, interesting. Does it completely different from Shorty. But I don't think it's the fastest way. Ovechkin passes him. Ovechkin might have done that wall ride, which I do believe is the fastest way of doing that turn. So it's going to be interesting to see which players are doing it or not. There's Roa at 3rd place. He's 8 seconds behind Flyer though, 6 seconds behind Extreme. We're still early into the race, only at lap 6 of course. Yeah, I should rename myself, don't chat please. I know that there are some solutions to it, and I definitely need to look into it, and not just say that I will look into it. But yeah, there's only so much time, you know? So it's gotta be something long term, but hopefully I will have that in the future. Like, I of course want to make the race as good as possible, and like as streamlined as possible, so there's no issues, and you know, I try really hard to make the maps as good as possible as well. Remember that I'm not the mapper, I'm not making the maps, but I do give a lot of feedback usually to all the authors. But there's only so much I can do about maps. However, I don't think this map is that bad as you guys are saying it is. So, you know, you gotta also consider that it's only your opinion, that there are also other opinions, and you should respect those opinions. It's kind of easy thinking. Looks like Extreme has set a new best time, 1 minute 58 seconds 13 hundredths. And here's Roa, he also does this turn differently. It's about to overlap Sophie. I guess I can go through the list once again with the players. There's Costa driving for Legend. We still got 117 players driving, and Costa does an early wall hit at that part. It's interesting, that part, because there seems to be many different approaches by the players, and I actually like that kind of map where you can do different approaches to turns that are kind of equally fast. So it's interesting to see for sure. So here's Costa currently at 19th place. Next page we got. Do we have any new player here? I guess fB'ule. Probably butchering his nickname, but he is currently at 48th place, driving for Cam into the dirt section of the map currently. Who else do we have? We got Kaeya at 60th place, respawns just after the speed section. Of course, Kaeya is... I wonder if this is the notorious shortcut that Kaeya is doing. Of course, this means that Kaeya's time will not count, because shortcuts are not allowed. So I'm spotting the crime here. It's kind of funny. So yeah, let's not follow that player anymore. Let's follow Sins instead, which is at 62nd place. And does that part really well, passes player. Who else do we have? We got... who else do we have? We got Make Love at 72nd place. That's a very good message, actually. That's what we should be doing. Shouldn't be complaining about maps. We should make love instead. Okay. So another Dignitas player who is not showing any respect here. That's very unfortunate to see. So I may have to take action for that. Maybe make a cool out for those players who are not showing any respect. So maybe I say that they can't participate for a couple of weeks or something like that. Might be a good solution. I will have to think about it. Alright, here is Sophie, currently at 89th place. Also, I believe a first timer. Driving the race for the first time. Do we have any else? Quarantine, also I think a new player from France, currently at 107th place. Still got 111 players driving. But yeah, let's start focusing now on the top, because Extreme has gone up to first place, although it's a very close fight with Javi Flyer. This is looking to be an interesting fight for first place. They are 15 seconds ahead of third place. These two players are outstanding in this race. There we go. So let's focus on the race now. Extreme has fallen down to second place. Javi Flyer takes over first. Roa at third place, but 15 seconds behind. That is big distance already. Only 9 laps into the race. Still a long way to go. Speedy Need does that start of the dirt part really well. Of course, he is known for his dirt skills, so this is the part where Speedy Need can definitely excel. And he goes up to third place, passes Roa. Also, Marius is not far behind at all at 5th place. So we do have an interesting fight for third place as well between a couple of players. But definitely this fight between Extreme and Hobby Flyer for first is looking to be very interesting. Hobby Flyer, both players actually have not won before. Let's see here. Ah, I will have to find that player later. But yeah, it's getting pretty out of control, so I need to take action because of that. I guess it was bound to happen actually, because it's been a problem for a couple of weeks now, I would say. I guess the more the race grows, the bigger a problem it gets. So yeah, definitely we'll have to look into a solution for it. You see some new times. Speed you need with a top 6 time. 1 minute 59 seconds, 57 hundredths. Marius A9 with a better time, top 4, 1 minute 58 seconds, 83 hundredths. Of course, those players are neck and neck right now. Speed you need I mean, Marius A9 just passed Speed you need, so goes up to 3rd place. We got 2 interesting fights, the one for 1st place and the one for 3rd. Also, I suppose now that we are into the race, I should mention that after the race I'm also casting the grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup Series. So that should be a very interesting event as well. So 8 players qualified to it. Sadly, Raysons will not drive in the race, even though he qualified for it. I mean, drive in the grand final. He's not also driving in the race. Because of the same reason, he is studying for a test. So understandable that he chooses to focus on that instead. Flyer with a good time as well, top 3. Where is Flyer? He's at 13th place. Oh, Hobby Flyer now really far behind all of a sudden, 6 seconds. I appreciate the update in the chat. Sometimes I do miss these updates or these happenings. Hobby Flyer also with some lag. Of course, he did disconnect quite a lot before the race, so hopefully that will not happen during the race. I actually don't kind of want to spec him because of that. So we do have Extreme currently in the lead. 11 laps into it, so we are halfway through the race. Extreme, of course, who was close to winning race 15 as well, before I accidentally went next, forced the next map. Since then I have fixed that issue, so it will never happen again. Learning by errors, I guess. Wow, Sand with a good time. 1 minute 57 seconds, 83 hundredths. Takes over 1st place in the best lap competition. Of course, some players who maybe have made some mistakes in the start can still focus on setting a fast time. Although Sand is definitely not out of it. He's not too far behind Marius A9 and Speed you need, so Sand can still get into top 3. Of course, has won the race I think 4 times in total. You can see both Speed you need and Marius 89 in front of him. Speed you need makes a mistake. Sand will pass him. He only got Marius A9 in front of him now to go up on the podium. And you can see Marius A9 in the distance there. Hobby Flyer now 9 seconds behind Extreme. Extreme is running away with this one. This could be it for Extreme. He could win his 1st race. And Hobby Flyer might have to start looking to defend his 2nd place instead. The other players are getting closer to him. Well, actually, he's still got a 7-second lead over the other players, which is pretty good. Wow, that's a good time by Extreme. 1 minute 57 seconds, 53 hundredths. So he's definitely driving the best. 12 seconds ahead of Hobby Flyer now. Hobby Flyer dropping for each checkpoint right now. So yeah, Harvey Flyer will have to look into defending his second place at the moment. Of course, Extreme can also make mistakes, even though he pretty much haven't done any mistakes as far as I know so far. So far a perfect race by Extreme in the lead. Then we got Marseille 9 at third place, but just ahead of Sand, who makes a mistake here at the speed section, hits the side of the wall. The thing with Massa is that he's been provoking me a lot, not just in the race but also on YouTube and on Twitch. So yeah, it was a long time coming, that ban, and I hope he's thinking about what he's how he's acting in the community, because he's not a good role model at all, especially not for an esports organization like Dignitas. So it's a bit of a shame, but yeah, what can you do? Wow, Sand is also lagging quite a lot here. I hope it's not the server. Still pretty good frame rate for me, so I guess Sand also with a rocky connection here. But he is still in the race. We are soon into no, we are into lap 13. Extreme now 17 seconds ahead of Marseille 9. Where is Harvey Flyer? Has Harvey Flyer disconnected? Yes, he has. As I mentioned before, Harvey Flyer was disconnecting a lot pre-race, and now he has a disconnect here as well. Very unfortunate from Harvey Flyer, who was doing so well. So I will have to kick him. Well played though. I guess he knew that there was a risk of him disconnecting, so don't think he's too shocked about it. But yeah, still very unfortunate that Harvey Flyer disconnected, and that means of course that Extreme got an even larger lead now, 17 seconds ahead of second place, which is Marseille 9, who is having a close fight with Sand. Speed You Need was also close to them. He's actually pretty close still. He did make that mistake earlier. Yeah, very unfortunate, Harvey Flyer. Hopefully you'll find a solution to that problem that you had, because I have never heard of it before. Maybe you should actually report it to Nadeo so they can maybe fix it, if there's no one else who has done it already. Alright, we see Shorty with a new top 3 time. Currently at 5th place. Finished 2nd place last week, and I think he finished 2nd place like 4 weeks in a row. So yeah, he is known for his 2nd places, but right now only at 5th. No, the map isn't really that bad. Well, you should not listen to people, because it's just opinions. Some people like apples, some people don't like apples. It's as simple as that. Shorty goes inside of that pole. It's a bit riskier because it's harder to line up for the obstacle, for the balance act. See how he does this half pipe. You need to make sure that you are a bit sideways. Shorty didn't do it too well. You can get much more speed than that out of it, I do believe. But yeah, I guess we should just follow the fight for 2nd place right now between Marseille 9 and Sand, because Extreme is just so far ahead of everyone else. It's not really exciting. He's almost 20 seconds ahead of 2nd place. That is perhaps the biggest lead ever in the race. I'm not sure actually. Raysons has had a couple of big leads before, but 20 seconds is huge. It's only a 1-hour race, of course. We are into lap 14 out of 22, so we are getting closer to the end. And Extreme is on a good time as well, 1100s ahead of his own top 1. Of course, he also got the best lap, so he could get the double. Like Sand has passed Marius for the dirt. No, Spam, you are not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying that there are different opinions. I'm not saying that there is one opinion, which would be your opinion. That's what you're saying. I'm saying that there are different opinions, and you should take into consideration that there are different opinions. and I need to listen to everyone. I can't just listen to one player. So you have to understand that. And also, of course, there are different styles. Some people don't like tech, some people don't like dirt, some people don't like obstacles, and some people don't like full speed. You know, you gotta take into consideration that as well. There's never gonna be a map that everyone likes. I'm pretty confident of that. Oh, Mario 9 clips the wall just before the obstacle. Pretty good place to crash though. You won't lose too much time. But Sand does have a 2-second lead now over Mario 9. That could be very hurtful for Sand as he enters lap 15. You can just watch the VOD, Owl. I don't really want to focus on it. I want to focus on the race, you know. That's also a problem with people writing their opinions during the race, that I get distracted because I'm also the caster of the race, so I want to focus on the race. That's all I want to do during the race. Before and after the race, then I think about improving the race, and I think about taking feedback from players and all that stuff. But during it, I want to focus on just casting it, and I hope people can respect that in the future. Like, I'm just one person who's doing everything. And I can't please everyone all the time, especially not when I'm casting as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn off the chat actually. So I'm just gonna focus now on the race, because we are getting to the end of it. We don't have many laps left. Soon Extreme should be into lap 16. Then he should have 7 laps left to go, if my math is correct. And he has actually fallen down a bit, lost a couple of seconds. Sand 16 seconds behind Extreme now, so perhaps Extreme is feeling the pressure. Knows that he got a huge lead, and as long as he avoids the major mistakes, then he should win this one. Sand now 17 seconds behind, so he must have made a mistake. Yeah, I guess we got fight for second place now, as well as third. The need is not out of it at all. As you can see, it's very close to both Mario 9 and Sand. Then we got Shorty at 5th place, a couple of seconds behind. Then a couple of seconds further behind is Alexor. Then we got Flo at 7th place. We got Flyer at 8th, so he's advanced a bit. We got Tom at 9th place, Thompson at 10th place, Costa at 11th, Jumper at 12th, Dex at and then we got Fuzzy at 16th. That's currently the top 16. We still got 98 players driving. So I definitely appreciate everyone who is still driving and finishing the map. Even if you don't like the map, you can still commit to the race if you start it. You know, there is a 15-minute warm-up also before the race, where people can decide if they like the map or not. I think it is enough time actually for people to realize if they like the map or not, and if they want to race in it. And you know, if they don't like the map, then they can just choose to not drive it. But I do appreciate if you do it before the race starts and not during it. But if you do quit during the race, then I also appreciate that you stay on the server, stay in spec mode and don't chat. And that's because if you leave the server, you actually cause some lag for the players that are still driving. And of course, chatting will distract people. So it's just a nice thing to do for the other players. I definitely recommend it. Link with a top 9 time, 1 minute 58 seconds 92 hundredths. Where is Link? He's not on the first page, he is at 19th place. Close fight with the Barbos. Also Prime is a bit ahead of those two. Extreme still 16 seconds ahead of Sand. And now he's 4 seconds ahead of Mario 9. So Sand looking to take second place. Marseille 9 cannot feel safe about his third place though, because Speed You Need is trailing him. Not far behind whatsoever, as he gets a no drift. Entering the next lap. Lap 17 out of 22. Let's continue following Speed You Need to see if he can get closer to Marseille 9. See Marseille 9 in the distance there. See if Speed You Need can close in the dirt part. Of course, very skillful dirt player as mentioned. You can see on that wide line it takes compared to the other player, the overlaps. He is an experienced dirt player. He seems to be doing this part well as well. He made a mistake earlier, that part. And now under 16 seconds behind Extreme. So Extreme is losing time for each lap, but still got a very good lead. And unless something extraordinary happens, I do believe he will win this one. Oh, Speed You Need gets his wheels out of the road. We'll lose some time with that. Shorty will actually pass him. Shorty goes up to 4th place. That's interesting. Shorty wants to get on the podium, of course, as he's been so many times before. Very consistent player. Which is well suited for this format, of course. Speed You Need now into lap 18 out of 22. Low with the top 7 time, 1 minute 58 seconds, 75 hundredths. Extreme though still with the fastest time, and he's actually quite far ahead of 2nd place, 3/10. So Extreme has dominated this race so far. Here he is in the dirt section of the map. I would say the only way he can lose this race now is if there is a disconnect, or if the server goes down, I guess. But right now he is looking to take his first victory in the race as well. I don't think he's been on the podium either before, so it will be his first podium place as well. That's a very good balance act from Extreme. He is losing seconds to Sand. Sand almost, he is now under 15 seconds behind Extreme. So Sand takes 1 more second in this lap versus Extreme. But there's not many laps left to go. So yeah, still looking good for Extreme. Then Marseille 9 now is 4 seconds ahead of Shorty. Shorty has made a mistake. Was ahead of Speed You Need for a while. So right now it looks like Extreme will take first, Sand will take second, and then who's gonna take third? Marseille 9, Speed You Need, or Shorty? Marseille 9 got the advantage at the moment, and he sets a good time as well. 1 minute 58 seconds, 39 hundredths as he goes into lap 19. Should only have 4 more laps left to go of this race. Seems like a player has received a net loss. Means the player has disconnected. Unfortunate when that happens. Of course, it did happen to Javi Flyer earlier. He was having a close fight with Extreme at the top. So could have perhaps been on the podium had that not happened. Very unfortunate. And Sand now under 14 seconds behind. Sand is catching up quickly here. Will he be able to make the comeback? I still don't think so. We'll have to require a couple of more mistakes from Extreme on the grander scale. But he is definitely on the hunt. Wants to win once again. Don't want to settle for second place. Then we do have Marius 89 still at third, 4 seconds ahead of Speed You Need, and we see Sand going outside of the pole, so a bit safer line. But I don't think he will lose too much time by doing it, so probably worth it actually in the long run. Now actually Extreme makes his lead a slightly larger, so Sand is now once again over 14 seconds behind as he enters lap 20. He only got 3 laps left to go of the race. Extreme is in the lead, Sand at second, Marius 89 at third. That's currently the podium. Oh, both Sand and Shorty with good times. 1 minute 57 seconds, 82 hundredths by Sand, and then 85 hundredths by Shorty. They are still behind Extreme though, who has set the fastest time with 0.53. Looks like Extreme maybe made a small mistake there at the dirt part. Oh, but Sand does an even bigger mistake, so he's not gonna gain any time here. Well, maybe actually. Not sure how big Extreme's mistake was. Oh, Sand, yeah, Sand loses some time here. He's almost 15 seconds behind now. Very unfortunate because Extreme did make a mistake there, so Sand could have caught up a bit more. But instead he loses time. Almost 15 seconds behind now. That's exactly what Extreme needed, of course. And then it looks like Shorty has once again passed Speed You Need. Gone up to 4th place, 3 seconds behind Marius 89. They're about to overlap Make Love. It's a great nickname, to be honest. So an interesting fight here for 3rd place as well. Marius 89 only 2 seconds ahead of Shorty now. Shorty is getting closer. Oh, but then he gets stuck as well here at the balance act. So many players having problem with them. They are not very popular, I'll tell you that. Some people like them though, but I guess the majority don't. So I might consider not allowing them anymore as I further develop the race. And now Sand all of a sudden 12 seconds behind Extreme. Extreme making mistakes left and right now. Doesn't have many laps left to go. Only 2 laps left to go for Extreme. Can he avoid any more mistakes? In that case, he is going to win. He definitely is feeling the pressure now. Probably not gonna take too big risks either. Knows that he is at 1st place. And only he can lose this race for himself. Sand under 12 seconds behind now. Oh, but then clips the wall at the dirt. Very unfortunate. I should kick this player here. Who has disconnected. Currently following Sand, trying to catch up to Extreme. But 13 seconds is a lot with only 2 laps left to go. Well, 1.5 laps left to go now. Extreme deep into this lap. Oh, gets a bit stuck on the balance act, but could be worse. Could be much worse. Sand could gain some time here if he does it better. Let's see. Yes, he will. So Sand will catch up here as well. He's 12 seconds behind now, so took 1 second. Extreme now about to enter the last lap, lap 22 of this weekly race. This would be his first victory if he can stay on his wheels. So let's follow him. It's about to overlap 2 players, Fragius and Citrax. Citrax, I do think is a new player. Don't recognize that nickname. Alright, Extreme soon passing the speed section where you can lose a lot of time if you have to respawn. So it's definitely the worst place to make a mistake. Now Extreme will enter the dirt part, makes it really safely here. Sand below 12 seconds behind Extreme. Fight for third place. We do have Maurice9 still at third. Only 2 seconds ahead of Shorty though, so that's also a very interesting fight. But we should focus on the first place fight here. Let's see if Extreme can get through the round. So he's gonna win the race. Good part here. Oh, small mistake. But not too bad. Keeps the same distance down to sand. 12 seconds. Here comes the balance act soon. You have to respawn here, you can lose quite a lot of time. Extreme hits the wall twice. Goes for that wider route. To line it up, and it does it great. So this should be it for Extreme. I don't see him losing 12 seconds now, that's for sure. Hits the ceiling, great as well, and now Extreme only with a few turns left. Extreme looking to win the weekly race for the first time. Here comes the ending for Extreme, last turn. Extreme will win the weekly race, or will he? He's standing still. Okay, well it looks like I will have to ban chat Extreme as well. But I'll do that later. But yeah, Extreme is not allowed to participate anymore. Sand takes second place. Maurice9, is he gonna take third place? That is the question. Shorty, where is he? Shorty is still a few seconds left behind him, and it looks like Maurice9 is gonna take first place. Good stuff. Alright, there we go. Very unfortunate that the Dignitas players are behaving like that. But yeah, there are definitely consequences for your behavior when you participate in my race. So just so you know for the future, if you want to participate once again in the future, then you will have to respect my race a bit more. Respect me as a person. Respect everyone who is also participating in the race. Respect the mapper. And just respect the game. Respect everyone. If you don't do that, then you will get banned. That's just how it is. Alright, so Maurice9 took 3rd, Shorty took 4th, Speed Unit took 5th, Flo took 6th, Flyer took 7th, Alexor took 8th, Tom took 9th, Thompson took 10th, Nex took 11th, Dexter took 12th, Jumper took 13th, Fuzzy took 14th, Barbos took 15th, Link is next up. Still a couple turns left. And he is gonna take 16th place. Next page, we got Prime. He's gonna take 17th place. Cannot takes 18th. Sightsev is next up. He is gonna take 19th place. We got Kevin Strike. Next up, we'll take 20th. Fragius. Oh, big mistake. Where's Sky? Sky is still far behind, so it looks like Fragius will take 21st place. Then we got Sky at 22nd. We got Funko Beach at 23rd, Hiker at 24th, we got Hobby, it's gonna take 25th, Frel Shaman takes 26th, Session takes 27th, Molin takes 28th, El Wormo will take 29th, and so he will. And then we got Beef. Next up, overlaps a player. And we'll take 30th place. Magic Man is gonna take 31st. Sammy will take 32nd. We got Hunter next up. And we'll take 33rd. Freaky will take 34th. And then next up is Sirs for Flying Dragons. We'll take 35th. Firefish takes 36th, Vinge takes 37th, Acti will take 38th, Too Slow For You will take 39th, is ahead of Marco. There he goes. Next Marco will take 40th place. We still got quite a lot of players. No records will be beaten, that's for sure, but still appreciate everyone who finishes. Caracy will take 41st. Scott is gonna take 42nd. Then we got Sins, who's going to take 43rd. Ardev, I do believe this is a new player, will take 44th. And then is Sona. Who will take 45th place. Deep takes 46th. Addy Bob takes 47th. Berserk, new player as well, is going to take 48th. Joggy will take 49th. Then we got Otake. And he will do so. It's 50th place. Here's Shadow will take 51st. Playday has driven the race 2 times before this. And now we got a couple of turns left. Let's see if Make Love is close to him. No, not really. So it looks like Playday will take the next position. And does. Then we got Make Love, which is a great nickname. Everyone should follow this advice, I think. Instead of being disrespectful, Make Love. He takes 53rd place, just ahead of Mr. Pink. And then we got Darkblade, who defeats Mentos with just a few hundreds. Very close fight. Florian will take 57th. We got Spider Axe next up. Got a big lead over Atomario. And he will take 58th place. It looks like Plox has passed Atomario, so they are having a close fight. So yeah, looks like Atomario actually was ahead of Plox in the end. Close fight though. Next up we got Circuit Breaker. Who will take 61st place. Oxygen, lagging quite a lot, but looks like he will be able to finish at least. Takes 62nd place. Then we got Gene Dean, has played the race many times before, and will take 63rd place. GFB next up. I wonder how many players we still got driving. Quite a lot. GFB takes 64th place. Next page we got Kev, will take 65th. Then we got Citrax, who takes 66th. Nonks will actually get defeated by Magnet in the end. And then we got a player who's not driving, so CK is next at 70th place. Is far from the finish, so will be a while. So yeah, if you ask me questions right now, I won't be able to answer them because I'm still casting the players. Of course, there are still a lot of players who are driving, and they deserve the respect. They deserve to be have focus on them, because it's not just about the so-called best players. It's also about everyone who's just trying to enjoy the race and drive it for fun. CK needs to respawn here. Still though at 70th place, Volius looks to be on another lap. There's still gonna be a while before CK will finish. And he got a big lead over Fluffy Mittens. So yeah, CK goes up to 69th place because Epsilon is not driving anymore. CK opting to not hit the ceiling. Is approaching the finish line. There we go. CK will take 69th place. Fluffy Mittens next up at 70th. And we got 7 other players who are driving. Fluffy Mittens will take 70th place. Next up is Dav. We will take 71st. Pedo Bear, classy name, will take 72nd place. Funny Race Man still far behind. So Pedo Bear will take 72nd. Next up is Funny Race Man, who's getting closer as well. See if anyone's close to him. Nope. Kripke is far behind. We still got 4 minutes left on the timer. I forgot to mention that there is a 50-minute timer once first place finishes. I was a bit distracted to say the least, so I guess that's why I forgot to say it. So yeah, Funny Race Man takes 73rd, and next up is Kripke. Or Kripke. So yeah, I won't be able to explain too much about what happened during this race because immediately after this race I'm also casting the grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup series. So I will actually have to focus on that, and once that is finished, then I will be able to take all your questions and explain why I did what I did during this race. But yeah, for now I am a bit occupied, so I hope people can respect that. And here is Kripke getting closer. Oh, he hits the pole, drives straight into it, but still got a huge lead over Valius. So Kripke is gonna take 74th. There he goes. Values. I do believe this is a new player. Might be wrong about that because we have over 400 players who have participated in the race in all. So, I mean, sometimes I might remember incorrectly, but I think this is a new player. He takes 75th place. And then we got Elephant. I do believe this is. He got a very long nickname, but I do believe his nickname is Elephant. So I'll note him down as that in the results. And still got quite a long way to go, but should still be able to finish at least. Don't have too many checkpoints left to go. Is on the last lap. And then we got Birdie and Sebsworth still driving. Let's see, Birdie should also be able to finish. He's also on the last lap. And then Sebsworth probably not. Only got 304 checkpoints. I'm actually gonna save the replay now, so I got it. Of course, I will look into this replay to see the players that did the shortcuts, and if you did a shortcut, then your result will not count. Of course, it is my fault and my mistake that there was a cut on the map. I missed it during testing the map, so that's something that I definitely will have to try and focus a bit more on in the future, to try and find those shortcuts, because it's definitely not something I obviously want on the maps. I think that's pretty obvious. But yeah, you learn by errors. That's definitely been the history, been the case for this race. Every time there's a mistake or there's something that can be improved, I often try to improve it. Alright, so Elephant takes 76th place, and then Birdie should be the last player finishing here. Will take 77th place. I think that probably is the last player because is not even on his last lap. So that is gonna be it. The weekly race is over, and let's summarize it. So Extreme did take first, although he won't be able to attend the race anymore, at least not in the near future. Perhaps if he improves his behavior, he will be allowed to participate again. So we'll just have to wait and see. Sand takes second place, another podium position for him. And Morrison89 also with another podium position at third. Then best lap did also go to Extreme. So that's the race. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for participating. See you next time.